Hi there, Johnny Daniel, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. It's Wednesday at 7 o'clock and hubby's out to dinner. My daughter is doing college online tonight, so we will see. Anybody taking bets on how long before I have to let the dog out, right? Because it's every single time. I swear he hears me hit play and he walks in. So no jingles from around the corner yet. So we're good. It's always something though. So welcome. Glad you're here tonight. Tonight we're going to be creating a double overlay with cutout card. Translation, what that means is a card with a fold over and a belly band. That's what that means. So, and if you don't know what that means, a card with a fold over and a sleeve so it stays closed. Okay? So just that simple, no problems. Do you want to take 1 second to focus and say bonus days coupons, the redemption codes? I believe everybody's pretty much redeemed already, but if you haven't, please don't wait much longer, because guess what? Well, I've already flipped to September, but Monday is the deadline for redeeming. So don't wait too much longer, okay? So without anything else, let me put you down so we can get to creating, because we've got a cool card tonight with some cool tips and tricks. So hold on, and here we go. If you're joining me, please say hello in the comments and get ready to go. I got to realign a little bit and refocus. I don't have a lot of room tonight because I've got, I almost said the big shot, but it's not. We've got the new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Seriously, I need a, okay, we're going to do a name contest, I think, because I need a big one and a little one, because eventually I'll get the mini as well. We need a name. So I need like Pauline and Polly or Pinky and the Brain or something, but I need it to match with the styling and I need it to match with the fact that it's white. So I don't know. And then bear with me for half a sec. I see that a few of you are on, but I'll be honest with you. I got flipped to that new, I'm going to say cartoon, the new Facebook thing. And I'm still trying to figure out where all the buttons are. I'll just be honest with you guys. So give me 2 seconds and we're going to get things rolling. I used to have all this down of what the zoom needed to be and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, it's just what it is. It's a free platform. I'm not complaining, but I'm complaining if you hear what I'm getting at. So, yeah. So, I'm trying to find the video on here. I hope you guys see me. Let's see what we got here. Just fun. We're just gonna say that, aren't we? So I'm like, worst case, maybe I'll flip back to the other one. You know, I don't know. Let's see what we've got. I've got upcoming live video, but it's not showing up there. Well, where am I? I know, right? Does everybody see me? Do you guys see me? Comment and let me know. So I'm trying to find it on my page. I'm telling you, as soon as I get things, up and I know where everything is, guess what happens? Something changes, right? So while I'm doing this, I've already reminded you about bonus days. I'll remind you about Paper Pumpkin. There's 20 Cracker Jack treat box things that have an autumn, a Thanksgiving, or a Halloween theme. So that's kind of cool. Okay, I see all this almost ready, but I don't see the video for some ungodly reason. Oh, people. Like, it's just what's happening to me. Hey there, I figured it out. Cool, yes. My gosh, I am so sorry, you guys. You gotta live with my craziness and my what in the world is going on. But hey, it is what it is some days, right? So, all right. So, hi, Cheryl. Hey, Jude. Hey, Denise. How are you? I saw 8 comments on here. Hold on. Let me see if I can scroll down. Yeah, good luck with that, right? Ay, people. Here we go. Hey, Elise. Yes, I am catching up. Okay. Cheryl, how are you, honey? I'm telling you, it's always something with this Facebook. They're just updating, and I'm appreciative that they keep it updated, but the buttons are on the side of the page, and I just can't quite keep up. So, forgive me for my ignorance, and hopefully next week it will be just a tiny bit better. So, I just got switched. When did I get switched? I got switched yesterday or a day before, so I'm still trying to figure out where all the buttons are. That's all we're gonna say about that. So I found it, we're good. And we're just gonna keep going. No problem. For those of you that are making cards for Shawnee, here's the other half of it. Her kid left for college last week, too, on top of everything else. And she usually does a cute little package box for her so she can start school, like a good luck kind of thing. So I'm going to be emailing out for that, and we're going to get a little box off to her. If you'd like to join in, please let me know. But yeah, it's just life as we know it, and it's okay. So I'm grateful that there's internet tonight, because I didn't know if with everybody being in school today, if it was going to crash everything. So I'm just grateful to be here. We're just gonna keep going. No problem. Your boss had trouble with the new platform. Yeah, I actually like the new format once you get used to it. It's taken me about a day and a half, which is about how long I've had it. But business-wise, I can do more things on it that I was not able to find before. So I do like that, but it's just going to take some getting used to, like every change. Not a problem. So, I mean, honestly, I don't pay for it, so what am I going to do? Complain about it or figure it out or not use it? It's one of the three. I don't want to complain about it, so I'm just going to figure it out. No problem. So, let's see. Oh, I do need to tell you, I changed a couple of events. I've added some, and through December is up on the calendar right now. So you might want to take a peek at that. If you don't have your mini catalog, please let me know. And then September 1st, which is Tuesday, by the way, the new die cut machine is available for you, the large one, not the small one yet. I have not gotten whispers of that. And the magnetic plate will be available. So let me know, and we're going to show you what we're doing tonight, right? Because that's the whole reason we're here. All right, so I'm calling this the duplicate card overlay with cutout. If somebody could think of a better word, that would be awesome. So a couple things with this. For one, our belly band is clear out of window sheet. I didn't want my belly band to stand out and detract and be busy with the designer series paper. I didn't want it to be this solid belt, for lack of better terms, so I decided to do it with window sheet. I know, just different. And then if you take a look, let me see if I could get this off. Hold on. Sometimes the pop-up goes underneath where, okay, there we go. So also this is super thick. So we're gonna use the new foam adhesive sheets. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. A lot of tips, right? And then we're gonna do a cutout here. And then here's the duplicate part. Ready? Say ooh, ah. Okay, drum roll please. So we're gonna do this, and then it's a full card this way as well. Kind of cool, right? No, I did not think of it myself. I did find it on Pinterest. So, on we go, right? So, for this card, here's the takeaway, okay? So, there's two techniques. You can use either of the two, but at least one of them has to be used to qualify for the Through the Weekend Create With Me project that you get a $5 off for classes coupon, okay? So the technique for tonight that you need to remember, okay, is going to be, this is called a gatefold. If you're wondering, this is called a gatefold. So it would be a gatefold with a cutout. Okay, that's the one technique. And the second technique would be the invisible belly band. So you can do both. You can do one, or you can do the other. Not a problem. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? I've got everything on blocks already and ready to go, but I need to make some room. So give me 2 seconds. The two ink pads I have out are Early Espresso and Mint Macaron. And then I also have the Basket Weave and Metallic Ribbon combo pack. Okay. And then sitting right next to me, and you see the handle sitting there, right? Yeah. Is the emboss machine with the new Heartwarming Hugs. Oh, what were they called? I didn't write it down. I wish I had. Heartwarming Hugs, wrap embossing folders, something like that. There's this one and one other. So this is what we're using for the belly band. And then I've got, I know, because there's more, right? The layering circles we're going to use, as well as the Celebration Labels dies, as well as the foam adhesive sheets. Whew. Okay. And then the suite we're going to be working in is the Gilded Autumn. So, because we're praying for cooler weather, right? Okay. So let me get everything off to the side. All right, so for this, here are the infamous measurements. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. So, let's see, can you see it? You can see it better on this side. Okay, so this is the card base. This is cut at 5.5. Hold on, let me double check. No, I did not cut it at 5.5. I totally goofed because I cut it at 6.5. This should be 5.5. I'm gonna fix it really, really quick. So this is cut at 5.5. Yeah, I just goofed. All right, so 5.5 will be shortly by 8.5, scored at 2 1/8 and 6 3/8. I'll repeat that after I cut my 5.5 correctly. Sorry, guys. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, it's not gonna fit in the envelope if it's not 5.5. I mean, hello. So there we go. Now I've got labels or something. All right, so all fixed, no problem. Okay, so we've got 5.5 by 8.5. I'm repeating, yes, and it's okay. 5.5 by 8.5, score at 2 1/8 and 6 3/8. Okay, got it? So far so good, right? Okay, then we've got, for the inner card base, you've got what you would think would be a normal card base, right? except you need to cut 1/4 inch off because it has to fit inside here, right? So this instead is 5 1/4 by 4 by 4 by 8, okay? Did that make sense? So this is 5 1/4 by 8 scored at 4 instead of at 4 1/4 like we normally do, okay? So 5 1/4 by 8 scored at 4, okay? All right, and then I have got my window sheet. My window sheet is cut at, I believe it's 1.5 inches. Honestly, I just went to the edge of the paper trimmer and then trimmed off, but I believe it's 1.5 inches. And then the important part is how long it is. It's 9 inches, okay? And then I've got just a piece of scrap here to cut out my circle, and then I have a piece, the mat is, I'm trying to remember right now, brain. Yes, I ate dinner beforehand, but it is what it is. 4 3/4 by 3.5, okay? Now, I already did this ahead of time, but you're gonna see it anyways. So this is very vanilla. On the back, I have Cajun Craze, and in the middle, I have the foam adhesive sheet. Here's the reason why I have a back to it. If you want to stick something straight down, go for it. But, hey, look at this, right? If I had the adhesive sheet, the whole thing would be sticky, and then I would have stuff that would be all over the place, right? So I want to have a backing to this. And honestly, the backing, because it's waxed, didn't stay on very well, which is why I have a backing that's cardstock, okay? All right, so that is why I have that. And I'm trying to find a piece of scrap cardstock real quick. Had another project going the other day. So what I'm gonna do is I want to show you how this foam adhesive works. All right, so it is double-sided like dimensionals, okay? And you peel off one side of it, and you stick your cardstock down. Now, obviously, you're gonna cut it to size, but hey, I'm just showing you, okay? Now, if you have a label, much like I do, where it's too big and I don't want the whole thing sticky, you would peel off the back side, throw that away, and then stick cardstock again to the back. Now, if you want it to be sticky, leave the backing on it, cut out what you want to, and be done with it, okay? But just showing you how it works, okay? Awesome product. Alrighty, so let's get moving. Yay! All right, so we've got our base, because it's all about the base, right? Okay, I am married to musicians, remember that, or married to a musician, and the offspring is also a musician, so you get it, okay? So we got to cut our cutouts of that. There's two ways you can do this. You can lay this out flat, and you can cut out a semi and cut out a semi and try to lay it out flat, or you can cut a piece of cardboard, lay it in here, fold this over, put the die on, and all you're doing is preventing your die from cutting this middle portion, okay? Personally, I don't have a piece of cardboard within arm's reach, so guess what? I am just gonna keep going, no problem, okay? Is everybody still on with me? I'm not sure if you are, because I'm only seeing one up in the corner, so I hope you are, but we're gonna keep going. Alrighty, so I'm gonna cut this first, and like I said, I'm just trying to make room, you guys. So I'm just making a pile over here and we'll be fine. So I'm grabbing my dies. And I'm making it work how I need it to. We're gonna grab the large layering circle. And I'm going to try, in theory, to line up here. You can mark off if you need to for center points and all that kind of stuff, but honestly, I usually just eyeball. I just bump my paper though. So here we go. Not a problem yet. I just bumped it again. See, it happens to the best of us, doesn't it? Alrighty. Let's see if we can get this going, huh? I'm just gonna get this going fast and it'll be fine. Famous last words, right? Okay. Alrighty. So we've got that going on. Yay! I've got my cutout. So now I have to do the other side, right? So now I'm gonna grab, I'm gonna go equidistant. And I'm gonna try to make sure it lines up. Like I said, if you're a measurer, go for it. I tend to eyeball. If you guys know me by now, you know that I eyeball. Come on, let's go. Okay. So there's my card base. And we're gonna put that to the side. And then while I have this out, I'm gonna do all my cuts. We're just gonna get done. Where is my other paper? Here we go. So I'm gonna grab my brown speckled. And this is my circle for inside. So we're just grabbing a little piece and keeping going. So there's that. And there's that circle is done. All right, so the foam adhesive sheet, here is what we need to do. So I've got my foam adhesive, I've got my vanilla, I've got my Cajun Craze and my foam in the middle. So I'm grabbing this and I am putting it through. All right, so whoever said within the first 5 minutes that the dog's gonna bug me, hey, guess what? I need the dye, don't I? Happens to the best of us, doesn't it? And probably somebody was thinking that, but nobody told me. Let's get the dye in there, huh? All right. Okay. All right, so now let's see, do I have anything else? We're just gonna put this down to the side for a minute so I have some room. All right, so I've cut my big piece. And you're thinking, it didn't go all the way through, right? Yeah, so you're just gonna kind of take your thumb. This worked before. Let's hope it works this time, right? It's on live TV, so of course it probably, if it's not gonna work, it's gonna happen right now. Right? It's tearing a little bit on the back, but it is okay. So you just kind of, you might want to run it twice, but for me, I'm like, I'm just gonna get it peeled and done. No problem. The backing is tearing a tiny bit, but it is okay. So there's my piece, okay? And then the last thing I need to do is the belly band, right? Besides the stamping, I know that, but the last thing I need to do is my belly band because we want it embossed, right? So, alrighty. So we're gonna grab here and we're gonna say, hey, on this new machine, there's a total, like what numbers go to what, right? So here's standard embossing folders, which is what this is. You're gonna use 1 and 3 as your sandwich, okay? So that means you're not going to use 2. And look, here's the number 3, here's the number 1. So here's my number 3. And then here's my embossing folder. Now, a couple things to think about. You want to know where your gaps are going to be. And here's the reason why. Because you want to know where it's going to fold, all those kind of things. Not a problem though, if I can get it going fast enough. So we're going to run this through. And then we're going to turn that window sheet around. And so I can get it consistent, right? So here's pattern, here's not pattern. So now we're going to line this up in here. Squeeze that down really good. Hinge goes in first. All right, Sherilyn, when you catch this on the replay, guess what? Here is my sandwich going in. Squeezed and ready to go. Okay? All right. For some things, I do it that way. Okay, so there we go. And in theory, well, it slipped a tiny bit, but that's probably where we're gonna fold it anyways. So not a big deal at all. All right, so the plate number 4 that comes with it, that's for the 3D embossing folders, the big chunker ones. That's a technical term. So, all right, so let's get this assembled now, huh? Alrighty, so I've got my base. You're gonna pay attention to which way the designer series paper is going. Okay. And then I've got my card base that gets glued in here. You might want to stamp it first if you tend to do halos or any other crazy things that happen, but I'm gonna live on the edge tonight. So we're gonna put this down, evidently right there, because that's where the glue grabbed it. It's not even, but it is okay, because that's just what happens. And then I'm grabbing my stamp and seal again, and I am gluing this down. Don't have to be as careful with direction on this one. So there's half of it, right? Okay, so we're gonna get to stamping now and get some things done. Okay, so I'm using my early espresso right now. And this guy is the leaf with the stem. And there's the puppy. Okay, I was thinking something was wrong. There we go. So there's our first stamp. Yay! First one. Okay. Second one says, "My heart is grateful for you." And that is going to be put, I don't know if that inked right. Okay, there we go. That's going to get put right in the middle. Shadow. Must you? I dipped the block in, but that is okay because the leaves are going to hide it. So we are going to hide some leaves. Didn't quite get all what I was thinking, but hey. It is what it is. Okay, so that's my leaves. Do you need out? Hold on, everybody. 1 second. It wouldn't be alive without me having to let the dog out. So there we go. And in the sample, I had some leaves up top. Now I'm stamping off so they're not quite as dark. Oh, I missed completely on that one, didn't I? Let's see if we can get it halfway. Not bad. A little drunk, but not bad. Ah, stamp off. You can also use soft suede, but I'm trying to make it easy. Okay, so there we go on this one. That piece, oh well, that's where the ribbon's gonna go, right? Okay, so I think we've got all of our stamping. No. So the last one I have is thank you, life is better with you. And that's gonna go on the inside here. Okay, and then I'm gonna find my acorn, and that's gonna get put right down there. Okay, so there we go. Pretty, right? Okay, so there's that. I'm looking for my dimensionals. And yeah, my circle's not perfect, but it's okay. You can measure. It'll be fine. So I'm gonna put this down here and then kind of pull up before we glue. There we go. Okay, so the card part is done. Now I gotta work on my belly band and my ribbon. So let me close these up. So I don't get ink everywhere. How's everybody doing tonight? I don't know about you, but I think the heat's getting to me. So, yeah, it's what it is, right? It's been consistently like 111 for a week, and I'm ready for it to change a little bit. All right, so this is the basket weave and metallic ribbon combo pack. I'm going to use the metallic out of it. Okay, but all good. And as you can hear, there's somebody walking, heaven forbid. So Shadow is making sure I don't get murdered, evidently. All right, so for this one, you're gonna grab your loop. You're gonna spin it around. You're gonna push through. Where's Judy when I need her? She's the queen of bows. So her and Jan both do bows like nobody's business. But it's okay. I can manage. I am gonna get that kink out though. For some reason I kinked it and it's okay. So there we go. How's it look? You guys think I did okay? Let's see. I gotta trim it up obviously, but hey, it's what it is. So trim and trim. Okay, throw that to the side. Grab my glue dots. Now I wanted to use the Stampin' Sale Plus on the window sheet, but it didn't hold very well. It's more designed for cardstock, not for plastic. So what I would tell you is to grab the glue dots instead. All right, so I'm gonna get my, hey, that hides that piece right there pretty well, huh? So there we go. And then I'm gonna grab my window sheet, and my window sheet is gonna go right around here. And I'm gonna get right in the middle there, right? Okay. And I'm gonna crease it really good on the sides so I know where those scores are. And here's the reason why. Window sheet doesn't take scoring very well. So I wanna make sure those bends are really in there so when I pull this off, it stays that way so I know where to glue, right? So grab your handle of your scissors, grab your bone folder, grab whatever you have really close by. And we're gonna get that creased really good, okay? So now we're gonna grab our glue dots. And yes, you can use your take your pick tool, but hey, I ran out of room on my screen. You saw it, right? So I'm going to stick glue dots down, and I'm going to do quite a few because I don't want this catching. So I'm going to do probably about 6 of them. I'm 2 into it, so I should be okay, right? Okay. How is everybody? I saw the other day Cheryl had made brownies and ice cream sundae, and I was about to drive over there. I'm just letting you know, Cheryl, that if you do it again, you might have a visitor. So I've got I ended up only doing 4, not a problem. And then I've got my piece that's gonna go over, and that I'm going to stick just about where I did with the other one, but you're gonna wanna do a tiny bit offset so you don't have layers of glue dots on top of each other. And you're going to do and do and do, and it'll be great. Okay, I'm gonna put one in the middle for safekeeping, because it moves. So we're gonna make sure that it sticks on there really good, right? So we are gonna get that going on there. Perfect. And in theory, we are gonna slide this guy down. Maybe, there we go. First couple of times it's a little tight, so if you're mailing this to somebody that's not crafty, you might want to just do a couple slides to make sure it works all right. You still have some brownies. Awesome! I like them without nuts, just FYI. I'm just teasing you. But no, really, I do like them without nuts. So, anyways, so that is the card for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you think of anything that needs to go into a happy box for a brand new college move-in, please let me know. I'll be assembling a box in the next week or 2, and I will be emailing out more details for that. Not a problem at all. But thanks again for joining me on my crazy night of duplicate cutout layover cards. I don't even know. Do we have a better name for this yet? I don't know. But it's fun to make. A lot of pieces and parts. But kind of cool, right? Ah, you'll bring one tomorrow. Thanks, honey. No problem. So, alrighty. So without anything else, I'm going to leave you be with that. Follow me, stampingwithjohnny.com. And the host code is in the link above or to the side, depending on how you're looking at things. And remember, this whole video will be pinned to the top of the page through Monday night, so you will have the link to order, and you will also have the example staring at you in the face, so that way you know what to create. If you want to post, if you do create, make sure to post it in the comments of the video so it'll be counted for the $5 off coupon for the online classes or in person. So, and without anything else, thank you so much. Have a great night and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.